Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we got a 25 KLX300R. We're going to do all the emissions delete on this thing. So these things come with a new big ugly box hanging off the back, and that's just a charcoal canister, all for California emissions purposes. The brackets, all that stuff. There was another guy online actually weighed all this stuff. It's like 5 pounds of junk. So we're going to eliminate all that. I'm not saying you should, but if you choose to, this hopefully will show you what you need to do. We took the side panel off, the two bolts for the seat, side panel off. If you can't get that far, you should probably stop where you're at, because it shouldn't go much further if you can't take a seat off. But there's 3 bolts in there. Got side panel off, and then we'll get this charcoal canister off. And there's a couple bolts here as a cover, and then the metal bracket, the canister in there. You'll see this little small hose that's just kind of going to go in here. It's going to hang out onto your battery. It's like venting. And then there's another long line that's going to go all the way around. We'll trace that back, pull it out. I'm going to cap that off where it goes. Then it's an electrical plug that comes with a little dongle. And we got all this stuff from Smart Moto. So they have this is the kit for the charcoal canister. And then this is your air injection system delete kit. We're going to do that as well. So we'll get that canister off. We'll show you where we have to unplug that. And then you're going to plug this in so you don't get any... so basically it's tricking a computer to thinking the box is still on there. It's gonna reconnect the circuit. So you need this dongle and plug to do this. You can't just unplug it and leave it off. And then the air injection system delete. Like most air injection system deletes on most ATVs and dirt bikes, you just need the plate for where the little rubber reed valve is behind it. We're going to leave that. Take the plate off that's on there with the hose that injects air into your front of your engine right there. And then that's just going to get capped off, remove the pump, and plug it all up. So let's get to it. All right, guys, so we got the tailpiece off. Actually makes it a lot easier because there's this little pump here right there. That's what goes to this contraption, which we got unbolted. Once you get this back piece off, you'll find there's going to be a bolt onto here, and then there's going to be a bolt in the battery box. Get that off. This thing weighs a ton. And then the hoses are going to route around. One's going to go all the way around, and it's going to come up through your gas cap. So instead of traditionally just having a piece that just sticks into your stem, it goes all the way around, goes to that box, and then there's a pump, this little pump right here. We're going to disconnect the plug. That's what a little dongle is going to plug into. And then we're going to cap the hose, the one hose with the little cap it comes with. So I'll show you the finished product here. All right, guys, so charcoal canister, completely eliminated. That's all the crap you're going to lose on the bike. We'll show you when we're all done here. We got the fenders on and how much more cleaner it looks. But all those hoses and that pump sits right there, and then all the hoses run down. We still just got to cut this one and eliminate this chunk of hose, and then we'll just stick it right in the stem like you normally would. But from that pump here, there's a small little hose you'll see there, and that's going to go to, I'm sorry, it's this one right here, that tiny hose. And that from the pump, and you're going to pull that out, and that's going to go to right on your intake boot, right above the throttle body, right there. You'll see that there's a rubber cap. That's what comes in the kit. It's a little rubber cap that you're going to plug that up with. I put a zip tie around it too, just to hold it tight, but it's a really tight fitting cap. But put a little extra something on there, a little zip tie, pull it tight, snip it off. So that plugs that up, and then you have the dongle that plugs into your electrical plug on the harness, and that's it. That tricks the computer on the bike to thinking that all that stuff's still hooked up, and you're good to go. So we'll just put a little zip tie on here, tuck it in nice, hide it away, and call it a day. And then we're going to work on now getting the air injection system deleted. And we'll get it all buttoned up and show you. All right, guys, we got our all buttoned up. You'll see that big, ugly black box on the back is gone. Looks much cleaner and nicer now. And we got the pair valve air injection system deleted. If you might know it as a pair valve or an air injection system, but it does the same. It injects air into the head right here. So they call it a pair valve on a lot of bikes. It'll come off of there. I'll show you the piece we took off. It goes up to a little electronic valve, and it'll hang right there on that bracket. You take that off, plug. You'll see right there. It comes with another little dongle you're going to plug in to that, and then just zip tie it up out of the way. And then the hose for that comes and pulls air out of your air box right here. That's where it gets the air, and it's actually pulling dirty air, and then it injects it into the head. So that's another reason you want to delete this thing. So we got rid of that. Plug that up. The kit comes with the plug, the rubber plug for the hose, the electrical dongle, and then the plate and a new gasket. So you're gonna install that. We got it all done, and that is it, man. Fully emissions deleted. Only place that's gonna be a hard time for you is California currently, until they abolish CARB over there, or you're gonna still have a hard time. But yeah, so we're all good to go. And under that side cover, if you didn't notice before, is where you're gonna see, you can see it right through there, but that's where your coolant overflow is, in case you're looking for that. So that is it, guys. Joe at Odyssey Off-Road. We got Nick's 300R all fixed up. Next project on this thing is gonna be, we're gonna do an exhaust and a tune on it. That'll lose another 5 pounds. So you can literally shed 10 pounds from this bike, eliminating all this junk here, and then getting a new slip-on muffler. And this is the air injection system delete we removed from the front. So that's what that looks like there. And it's all said and done. And that's it, man. That's like over 5 pounds worth of stuff right there, if you weigh it all. It's crazy. But that's it. Hope this was helpful for somebody. Smash that thumbs up button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll catch you on the next one.